Family disputes over baby names often come down to a collision between transparency and secrecy. It is a conflict of interests, where one party operates with total openness, while the other relies on a strategic lack of information. Early in her pregnancy, a 35-year-old mother announced her choice, Colette Coral. The name was a specific tribute, intended to honor her own mother, Colette, and her husband's mother, Coral. This combination was designed with a specific result in mind. By taking the co from both grandmothers, the parents had a clear path to the nickname they intended to use exclusively, Coco. The mother shared this plan with her family for the duration of her pregnancy. She even went as far as ordering custom, personalized baby items featuring the name Colette Coral. By the time she reached her third trimester, she had established a clear public record of her intent. To everyone in her circle, the name was a settled matter months before any babies arrived. At the same time, her 38-year-old sister was also pregnant. However, she was managing her pregnancy with a very different communication strategy. The sister kept two major details hidden: the fact that she was actually expecting twins and the name she had selected for them. She told the family she was having a single boy and claimed the names were a surprise. This created a significant information gap. While the narrator's timeline is filled with transparent checkpoints, the sister's timeline remains a total blank, obscured until the very last moment. This silence gave the sister a tactical advantage. She was fully aware of the narrator's Coco plan, while the narrator was left completely in the dark regarding the sister's intentions. In August, the sister gave birth to twins, one boy and one girl, delivering the first surprise of the month. The name she chose for those twins exists directly inside the narrator's chosen name. If you split Colette down the middle, you are left with Cole and Lettie. When the narrator gave birth in September, she refused to abandon her original plan. She followed through, naming her daughter Colette Coral and using the nickname Coco as she had always intended. As a result, three cousins born just weeks apart now shared nearly identical names. It is a situation that guarantees confusion whenever the family gathers. The sister responded with immediate frustration, claiming it was ridiculous for the children to share names and positioning herself as the wronged party. She now uses the August birth date to claim authority over the names. By emphasizing that her children arrived first, she frames the narrator as a copycat to anyone who doesn't know the full history. The conflict has escalated to the point where the narrator is considering a legal name change. She is debating crossing out Colette on her daughter's birth certificate and swapping it with Coral, just to end the constant friction with her sister. This would mean taking legal action against her own child's identity to resolve a conflict that began with her sister's choice to remain silent. To find a resolution, we must weigh the sister's birth order advantage against the narrator's prior claim. The sister argues that because her children arrived first, she dictates the names. But this ignores the narrator's transparent claim. She would have pivoted to a different name months ago if she had known the twins' names, but was never given the chance. The sister's frustration is a direct result of her own secrecy. She had the information to avoid this overlap for months and chose not to. The narrator is justified in keeping the chosen name. There is no reason to pursue a legal change for a name that was prepared for in good faith. Changing the name now would act as an admission of fault, rewarding the sister for withholding information. What's the standard for family names? Does birth order grant ownership, or does transparency take precedence? Tell us in the comments.